Hello math learners, welcome to MATH-JASTIN's Mathematics Lessons and Techniques. So that our topic for today is all about the polynomial equation and graphing polynomial function. So today in this video, I will discuss 2 lessons instead of 1. So let us begin. So what is a polynomial equation? So usually, the polynomial equation is expressed in the form of an raised to the x, ax raised to the n, where here a is the coefficient and x is the variable and n is the exponent, is basically a polynomial expression which has been set equal to 0 to form a polynomial equation. So we have types of polynomial equation. So for this is only formulas. So first we have ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. That's called linear function. Equation rather. Equation that equal to 0. So linear equation, I'm not wishing your teacher will discuss it when you're grade 8 student. So di na kayo masyado rito malilito kasi pamilyar na nga kayo diyan. So next, quadratic equation that was discussed when you're grade 9. So, that you are going to find two roots, di ba? The two value of x's. So, yun po. That is called quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So, next we have ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d is equal to 0. That is called the cubic function. Cubic equation. Nalagi ako na sa function. So, that is equation. So, ito na yon. Ito yung pinaka hindi nyo pa masyado familiar, di ba? So, ngayong grade 10. So, yan. Yung ax fourth, the quadratic equation, plus bx cube, plus cx squared, plus dx plus c is equal to 0. So, that is, kumbaga, pag nag-aantay ng roots, automatic naman that how many degree. Halimbawa, 3, di ba, sa cubic equation, then 4 naman sa quadratic equation. Ay no, 4. So, ito naman yung this is the, as usual of the polynomial equation. So, the ax raised to the n power stands as the leading coefficient. Then, the a raised to the 0th power stand as the constant term. So sa ax raised to the n minus 1, that is the second to the highest degree, then third to the highest degree yung may ax raised to the n minus 2 power. So yun. Yan yung commonly pwede siyang maging quadratic, linear, or whatever. So the n stands as the exponent. So now, let us proceed to the polynomial equation. So we are going to have, so in polynomial function, in general is also stated as a polynomial or polynomial expression defined by its degree. The degree of any polynomial is the highest power present in it. In this article, you will learn polynomial function along with its expression and graphical representation of 0 degrees, 1 degree, 2 degrees, and higher degree polynomial. So, yan. Kasi, di ba, pag sinabi natin function, karaniwan, magka-graph tayo. So, kung merong graph, syempre, meron din computation. Di ba? Halimbawa, sa quadratic function, diniscuss yata ng teacher nyo, we have a times x minus h times plus k. Ayaw ko kung plus or times, no? So, we have times of polynomial function. We have some formula. Ito naman yung function na to. So, we have the linear function. We have ax plus by plus c. So, that is the function. So, next, we have the quadratic function. We have ax squared plus bx plus c. Next, we have the cubic function. We have ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. So, next, we have the quadratic function. We have ax fourth plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus dx plus e. So, yan yung polynomial function na sinasabi natin. Yan yung maybe pwede siyang linear. Kumbaga, all in one. Eka nga nila. Excuse me. So, we have some possible graphs of a polynomial function. So, we have the constant function. So, nakaganon lang siya. Yan, nakapahiga. So, kahit naman sa mga, halimbawa, kung pag nagsusukat kayo ng angle, di ba? May, di ba, lagi sa 0? Aside sa 180, So, next, we have the linear function. So, masasabi, degree is 1 kasi 1 direction. 1. 1. So, next, we have the quadratic function, the graph, with the second degree. So, paano natin malalaman kung ilang direction? We have 1 and 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So, that is 2. So, madali na lang yung mga aanin natin. No? So, next, we have the third degree. So, we have the 1, 2, 3. So, yun, no? So, that is third. So, next, the quadratic function, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nakabase lang kung ilang direction. We have 4 directions. So, it means the graph is for the quadratic function. O, halimbawa kung dalawa, edi quadratic function. So, next, we have the kinetic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, nawala. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yun, no? So, next. So, steps in computing polynomial function. So, first, we are going to factor the polynomial function. So, sumunod, equate the possible factor term that equal to 0. So, in other words, equate it in 0 property. So, yun po. Next, transpose them. So, we have notes, no? When you transpose them, you may change the sign. Kumbaga, kung ikukumpara natin sa totoong buhay, di ba? Halimbawa, sa classroom, halimbawa, sa mga quiz, mga cheatmates, no? Halimbawa, gagala, tas pagbalik, may sagot na. So, same as lang din. Kapag nilipat nyo ang positive number sa kabila, magiging negative, or kapag negative, magiging positive. Vice versa. No? So, next. So, after getting the roots, plot them in the Cartesian plane. So, halimbawa, kung negative 5, hanapin yung negative 5 doon sa x-side ng, sa horizontal, sa abscissa. So, step 5. Make a 4 possible intervals. So, first, we have negative infinity. Halimbawa, ito lang example lang ito. So, we have negative infinity and 2. We have 2 and 0, 0 and 1, and 1 and positive infinity. So, next, step 6, choose the number that include to the interval you choose. Example, we have negative infinity 2. So, ang napili ko ay negative 3. Halimbawa, ayun. Kasi, mas madali sa akin. Kung saan kayo mapapadali? Kung napapadali kayo sa negative 1 million, try nyo. Try nyo lang. Yan. Basta, hindi lalagpas na sa base sa intervals na yun. Mamaya di-discuss ko pa. Next, then solve them by polynomial equation. Repeat to the rest of the number you choose based on the intervals. So, halimbawa kung 4 yun, so solve nyo isa-isa. 4 na isosolve nyo. Then graph it. So, we take note, no? When the result of function is negative, the parabola moves downward. Halimbawa, kung sa una is negative ang sagot, so magsisimula kayo sa baba. Baka gawin nyo, ganon. Dito, halimbawa, sa baba kayo magsisimula, then ang sumunod ay, halimbawa, negative. Dito, positive, negative, positive. Ganon lang yun. So, next, and upward if the result of function is positive. So, yun nga, kasasabi ko lang. So, let us solve and graph the function of x cubed plus 3x squared minus 10x. Sa una, finactor ko siya. We have the x cubed plus 3x squared minus 10x is equal to 0. So, yun ginawa ko. So, ganyan ko siya, finactor ko siya by GCMF, the greatest common monomial factor. No? So, yun po. So, next, ganyan ko siya finactor. We have x plus 5 times x minus 2 is equal to 0. So, yeah, ganyan po nangyari. We have x is equal to 0. Bakit po? Ito yun, no? Yan. 0 na siya. So, lahat yan i-equate sa 0. So, we have x plus 5 is equal to 0. Then, x minus 2 is equal to 0. So, tinranspose natin. So, may tatranspose ka pa ba rito sa x is equal to 0? Wala na. Yan na yun eh. So, next sa 5 naman, tinranspose. So, kaya naging negative 5. Then, doon naman sa, ayan o. Then, we have the, kaya tinranspose ko siya. So, yun. The possible 4 intervals. So, yun siya. So, bakit po? So, sa positive, negative infinity and 5, ito yun, no? Mula 5 hanggang sa dulo ng walang hanggan. Kahit po hanggang doon, hanggang lumabas kayo ng highway. Walang katapusan, kumbaga, di ba? Puro mga negative. Halimbawa, kung dito, puro negative, puro positive doon sa kabila. So, yun po. So, next, we have the negative 5 and 0 hanggang dito lang. Ayan, nakikita nyo dyan. Hanggang dyan lang yung belong. No? So, next, we have the 0 and 2. Ito yon. Hanggang dito lang siya yung belong. Maaaring yung gamitin, halimbawa, 0.00008, 0.000, mga ganyan. 0 point. Mga yan. Pwede yun. Kahit decimal. Kasi yung iba baka, pero, ang piliin nyo, halimbawa, yung kusang kayo madadalian. Hindi lang para yung may pagmalaki na, ay, kaya ko to. Ang importante sa ka nadadala. Wala naman sa ano, ang importante kung tama ba sagot mo. So, next, we have the 0 and 2. Yun nga. So, we have 2 and infinity. So, at the rest. So, hanggang doon sa kabilang highway, kung dito NLEX, hanggang walang katapusan dyan, kahit buong bansa. No? Walang katapusan pag sinabi natin infinity. So, yan, let us solve and graph again. So, yun lang inano natin by root. So, we have the 4 intervals. So, nabanggit natin. So, we have so, pinili ko dito is negative 6. So, we simplify that we've replaced all the x's to negative 6. No? So, ang lumabas is negative 48. So, negative 48 is less than 0. So, the negative 48 is negative. So, magsisimula tayo sa baba. So, next. The second interval, we have negative 5 to 0. So, ang napili ko is negative 1. Kasi doon ako nadadalian eh. No? So, ayan. Ni-replace natin lahat ng x's. So, dito, pwede kayong gumamit ng calculator. Pwede. So, kung kayo talaga yung matibay kayo, pwede huwag kayo mag-calculator. Pwede naman. So, yon. So, ayan na. Lumabas is 12. So, 12 is greater than 0. So, up. So, down. Up. So, up yan. So, next. We have the 0, 2. So, ang napili ko is 1. Kasi doon ako nadadalian eh. Kasi pipili natin nakadalian, di ba? Kung sa buhay nga natin eh, gusto natin matapos agad. So, ayan. Sa kayo nadadalian, yan ang piliin nyo. So, next, yan. Basta nire-replace lang natin ang excess based sa given na to. So, next. So, ang naging result is negative 6 is less than 0. So, baba. So, next. Number 4. So, we have 5 infinity is equal to 6. So, nire-replace lang natin lahat ng 6 dyan. So, ang naging result is 264. Ang laki, no? So, pataas. Siyempre, greater than 0 eh. So, yan na yung graph natin. So, paano yun? Diba sa 5, kanina sa 0 and 2. So, sa negative 48, so down. Then, sa number 2, we have, diba, up. So, ayun no, down, up, down, up. So, down. So we have down, up, down, up. So yun. So yan siya. So that is the graph. So okay, that's all. I hope that you have learned something today, so don't forget to like, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more mathematics lessons, and add a public comment below my video if you have to suggest some mathematics lessons that you want to learn more, or if you have some question regarding to the lesson that I've been discussed. So please also click the notification bell for more updates of whatever mathematics lesson that I posted in YouTube. So by the way, please check my page, MATH-JASTIN's Mathematics Education and Learning. So sometimes I will send some video from my YouTube or computerized lectures to us to review or us to have some trivia or additional na kaalaman base sa aking dinidiscuss sa math na related minsan sa mga grade levels ninyo. So, okay, that's all. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.